So, Professor Doctor, thanks very much for joining us today. You are a faculty member here at SAIS Bologna, and you have kindly written a blog post today on being a faculty member at SAIS Bologna. So my first question is, how did you end up at SAIS Bologna?
Well, in fact, I was a student at SAIS around 20 years ago. I did both the Bologna and the Washington, DC program. After SAIS, I went straight to the World Bank, then went on to do a doctorate at the University of Oxford. After Oxford, I took up a post in a British university. I'm at the University of Hull. And when an opportunity came to come and teach at SAIS as an adjunct professor, I jumped at it. I was very happy, delighted to come back.
What was attractive about returning to SAIS Bologna for you?
Well, I had very good memories of being a student here. I loved living in Bologna. I loved being in Italy. And then, of course, I have many friends and connections left from my time as a student. So it was a great way of coming here and sort of almost re-experiencing the life the students have and being a professor.
And what's it like being a faculty member at SAIS Bologna?
Well, SAIS Bologna, of course, is in terms of the rest of the faculty, it's a very diverse faculty, so it's interesting to come and talk to my colleagues, but it's equally delightful to teach the students, a very motivated bunch of students, people coming from different countries, different academic backgrounds. I find that very stimulating to teach in such an environment. We have so many different views coming to the table, and I do enjoy listening to the students' experiences, and I think it helps everybody at the end.
You're not from Latin America, but you are a specialist in Latin America and also in development. How did that come about?
Well, actually, when I first came to Bologna, my first class on Latin America was here in Bologna with Professor Alberti. I enjoyed that class so much that when I went to DC, I became a Latin American Studies program concentrator and, well, went from there.
Last question. What would your advice be to prospective candidates for SAIS Bologna?
I think one of the most important things to think about before you apply is, what do you really want from this degree? What do you want from a master's? And I don't mean just here at Bologna. Why are you doing it? What are you choosing? Think about these things. It will make your application stronger, and it will also mean that once you're here, you will have a much more purposeful approach to why you're here, and you will make the most of it.
Professor Doctor, thanks very much.